Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So the topic for today's video is something that we have been suffering from over a long time, and it really worries us when we see it happening to us. It is nothing but acne, or more commonly pimples as we call it. We girls have been facing it. It's the most annoying thing when you wake up in the morning and you have a party to attend, or you have a really special day or an interview to go to, and you find that zit coming out on your face. Now, so what I'm going to be talking about is not the beauty products that will help you to get rid of acne, because trust me, there are too many products available in the market, and how they tell you how to treat your acne, what to apply over your pimple. But since I have been into this whole pimple and acne problem quite a bit, I know what you guys are going through, and what I really wanted to share with you was a few reasons that are not so common, which might be causing acne. So personally, for me, what has worked is finding the root cause as to why my acne is happening, and then treating that problem. So sometimes the fix is not exactly a cosmetic product or a medicine. It can be a short term fix, yes, but in the long term you need to get rid of the root cause of the problem. You need to figure out what is causing this acne or pimple and get rid of that problem. You will see that it will make a noticeable change. Without further ado, let's get into the video. But just before we move into the video, I'd like to remind you to kindly subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification icon so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So I would love you guys to be a part of my Instagram family, and see you there. Sleeping on a dirty pillowcase or a dirty bed sheet. Now, I think most of us are guilty of that if we've been living alone or we've been living with family. Changing bed sheets and changing pillowcases are not something that we are fond of doing, and we don't do that very regularly. Also because it's a very tedious task. But what happens is, when your pillowcase is dirty and you are sleeping on it every now and then, your face comes in contact with that pillowcase. Now, not only does your pillowcase have dirt in it, but sometimes during the day, if you sleep with your makeup on, if you're just putting your chin or your face on your pillowcase, it sort of transfers that makeup onto the pillowcase. This dirt is basically a brooding ground for bacteria, and every night when you sleep on that pillowcase, it's going to get mixed up with your skin, and it is going to cause irritation and lead to acne or pimples. The fix for this is that you change your bed sheet or your pillow cover every 3 to 4 days. And if you haven't been already using a silk pillowcase, trust me guys, it'll go a long way. It's really good for your skin, and your hair is also going to thank you a lot after that. Next is that you're probably not sleeping enough in a day. When we're awake, when we're up and running, when we're doing our daily day-to-day activity, there is a very high level of cortisol that is produced in our body. Now, this cortisol level leads to acne. When we sleep during the night, the cortisol levels in our body drop, and therefore it sort of balances out the cortisol produced throughout the day and the lower levels of cortisol produced during a night. If you're sleeping less, the more number of hours you are spending being awake, the higher the cortisol levels are. The fix for this is that you should at least take rest minimum 8 hours a day. It will not only help you get rid or reduce your acne or your pimple problem, but it will also solve a lot of other lifestyle issues and problems, medical problems that you have been facing in your life. You are probably using a lot of acne treatment or a lot of topical treatment. It may sound silly, but if you are a person who runs for the spot treatment every time you find a pimple or a zit appearing on your face, don't guys. Because most of these treatments either contain benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, or some sort of sulfur, and these have a tendency to dry out your skin. So yes, they are going to be treating your acne topically, but what happens is, in the process of doing so, it sort of dries out that area. Now when your skin is dry in that area, the rest of your skin automatically gets a trigger to produce more oil. So in the short term, you may be treating that one acne, but the triggered release of oil in your skin may lead to other acne and zits popping up. Fix to this is, treat your acne, but don't overdo it. Every time you need not apply a topical application or a spot treatment every now and then. Just do it in normality, in control. Don't overdo it, guys. You are probably using too much of scrubbing agent on your face. By scrubbing agent, I mean you're using a lot of face scrub and very harsh face scrub. Yes, it is important to exfoliate your skin to get rid of that dry and dead skin that is there on your face. But in the process of doing so, when you're using a harsh scrub, you are sort of damaging your skin, you're sort of damaging your already present acne. The idea is to give that acne or that pimple the time to repair itself, for the skin to repair itself, and not keep causing irritation by exfoliating very frequently. The fix for this is that, guys, do exfoliate your face, but instead of using a scrub, a physical scrub, what I suggest is you go for chemical exfoliators such as salicylic acid or glycolic acids. Now these are very easily available in the market and over the counter in pharmacies, and they go a long way in not only exfoliating your face but preventing those small little tears that can happen to your skin while you're using a physical scrub, to get that dead skin off. You might be using a lot of wrong ingredients in your makeup product. Now what I mean by this is that a lot of times, guys, the creams that we use, the moisturizers that we use are very rich in mineral oil. Now this mineral oil basically is nothing but a very heavy oil which can clog your pores. Once your pores are clogged, it will automatically lead to acne or pimples. Some other things that may produce irritation and lead to acne and pimple is the presence of fragrance in your products, or there is a high level or the presence of SLS, which is sodium lauryl sulfate, in your product. This is nothing but a foaming agent and it leads to drying of your skin. Now again, the same factor happens here, that if your skin starts drying, your skin basically gets a trigger that it needs to produce more oil to make it normal, right? So hence more and more oil will be produced and it will lead to acne and pimples. The fix here is that you need to read the ingredients on the products that you are purchasing. Now if you've done all of this, if you've looked at the ingredients that are there in your product, you've avoided products with fragrance, with SLS and with mineral oil or any other heavy oils, and you're still getting that acne or pimple, I think it's the right time to go and visit your dermatologist. You are clogging your hair with your hair products. Yes, as astonishing as this might sound, but it's true. So most of your shampoos and your conditioners are filled with moisturizing agents and sulfur agents, basically the SLS, which I spoke about in my last point, and they might be clogging your pores, leading to more and more acne and pimple. What you need to do is firstly switch to a shampoo that is sulfur free, sulfate free basically. This will not only help you to reduce those irritating drying of your skin when the shampoo flows over your skin, but your hair will also thank you. Secondly, when you're using a conditioner, instead of putting on the conditioner over your hair and washing it off like this, I suggest that you put you tilt your head in front, put your hair down and then wash off the conditioner, so that your conditioner does not come in contact with your face and the rest of your body. The moisturizing agents that are present in the conditioner is very harmful for your skin and does quite often lead to the development of acne and pimple. You're not showering at the right time. Now, this, as funny as it may sound, but guys, if you do a workout, it's very, very important to shower after that workout. Don't leave your skin with that sweat on your body for a very, very long time. It does develop a brooding ground for the bacteria to develop on your skin, on your face, and it might lead to a lot of acne and a lot of pimples. Now, one more thing I want to tell you here is I see a lot of people not taking off their makeup before hitting the gym or before starting a workout. What I'd suggest is that you do remove your makeup if you don't have enough time. Although I would suggest that you take your time out, remove it with the face wash, and then step in to do that workout. But even if you don't, make sure that you at least use a wet wipe to remove all the makeup that you have on your face, because while you're sweating, this makeup mixes with your sweat and it creates a very, very good environment for the bacteria to start brooding on it. And once the bacteria starts brooding on your skin, it leads to acne and pimples. The fix is that you at least shower within 45 minutes to an hour of your workout. Never step into the gym or your workout with having makeup on your face. So do remember to remove that makeup and only then get into any sort of physical activity. You may be stepping out in the sun without applying a sunscreen. Now, we all know that the sun can cause a lot of damage to our skin in numerous ways. One of those things is causing acne or pimples. What it does is, when you're stepping out in the sun for too long, your skin dries out, and in turn it does trigger to produce more oil. Anytime there is more oil or excess of oil that is being produced by the skin, it will lead to acne or pimples. The fix to this is that every time you step out in the sun, do wear a hat. Make sure that your face is not directly under the sun. Don't forget to wear a sunscreen. Mostly zinc and titanium based sunscreens really work very well. So you might want to look out for those ingredients in your sunscreen. Your diet might be causing you these acne or pimples. Now, while I know everybody's been telling you to avoid a lot of oily food, that goes without saying, but this is not what I'm talking about here. Tomatoes and peppers contain acidic lycopene, and these are irritants. Now, these sort of lead to development of a lot of acne and pimples around your mouth area. Not only that, guys, if you feel that you're not eating too much of tomatoes or peppers, what might be happening is that you're actually allergic to maybe gluten or dairy or some sort of other products in your diet that you're consuming on a day-to-day basis, and that is leading to that acne on your face or on your body. The only fix to this is that you must go and see a dermat and figure out what and why is the reason that you're getting these acne to occur again and again. You might be required to go through a plethora of tests to figure out what you're actually allergic to. But trust me, guys, once you figure that out, your life is going to be a lot simpler. You're too stressed out. Now, this is something that we've been hearing a long time, but given the kind of situation we are in today and the kind of lifestyle that we lead, the stress levels are immensely high. It's a vicious cycle because stress leads to acne and acne leads to stress. So yes, there's no other way about it, but this is a very common reason why a lot of people do get acne and pimples when they're under tremendous stress. The only fix is, guys, that you meditate, you take some time off, and you do relax. I think you need to shut that laptop off. You need not work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your body, your mind, your soul does need that rest. Take that time off, relax with your family, and I think it's going to do a lot good. You're touching your face too often. Now, this is something that I myself am very guilty of, and I have been trying to reduce this as far as possible. But not only that, you whenever you're touching your face, you are transferring all the bacteria onto your face. You touch numerous surfaces, you pick up a lot of dirt and grime and bacteria, and you're putting them all onto your face. But also, when you're touching your zit, when you're trying to pop it out, what you're subconsciously, or what you don't really consider that you're doing, is when you're putting that pressure to pop out the zit, you're sort of pushing that bacteria which is inside the zit to go deeper into the layer of your skin. This is not healthy, because if you are going to remove and pop out the zit, after a while the acne or the pimple is going to reappear again. So yes guys, I know it's very tough, but the only fix is to keep your hands off your face. Now, I suppose there are a lot of pimple strips or something that are available in the market. I have heard a couple of people talk about it. I will look for it and try to link it in the description box below, so you can have a look at that. Maybe that's going to go a long way to help you in not touching your face that often. You have dandruff. Yes guys, and it's true, dandruff can not only be very irritating and devastating for your scalp and your hair, but it may also be causing that acne on your face. What happens is, when you scratch your head and you have those tiny dandruff flakes fall on your face, they clog your pores, and once they clog your pores, the bacteria starts brooding and you get pimples. So it's no rocket science, it's just as simple as that. Not only that, when you have dandruff, especially the oily type, your scalp is very oily. So because of that dandruff, you would be seeing that you do get a lot of pimples or acne around your forehead area. And it's very important to treat that dandruff in order to get rid of that acne or that pimple on your face. So the only fix for this is that not only should you do a basic treatment for your acne, but very firstly treat that dandruff that has been irritating not only your scalp and your hair, but also your face and causing you that acne and pimple. What I also would advise you is that you visit your dermat to consult and figure out what kind of dandruff you have and what is the fix, what are the products that you should be using, and while you're doing so, also get your acne treated. That's it from my side guys. I hope this video was informative for you, and if you did like the video, don't forget to hit that like button over there. I make videos on everyday problems that we are going through, on our lifestyle, a little bit of beauty, a little bit of makeup, and a lot of other things here and there that we sort of go through in our daily lives. And I do love to share my findings and my hacks and my solutions to these problems. And if you're interested to know these things, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till then, wait for my next video. I'll see you there. Bye bye.